let's stick with DC here. We have sort of a revelation from the same guy, David Goyer, who was, again, a writer on Zack Snyder's Man of Steel and a writer on the Dark Knight trilogy from Christopher Nolan. He talked about where Heath Ledger's Joker could have gone in the third installment, and this is what he had to say. Obviously, that would have completely changed the polarity, of the third film. And it's true, we didn't discuss the third film until 2 or 3 months after The Dark Knight had come out. Chris wasn't interested in discussing what might happen in the next film. He always wanted to focus on the film in hand. He didn't want to lay any groundwork for something that may or may not happen, but it's logical assumption that the Joker would have been released, and it's certainly interesting to think of what would have happened if we had done that via THR. So, look, none of this matters, okay? I mean, obviously, the tragic passing of Heath Ledger won his Oscar, a performance for the ages, but it is interesting to think about what could have been. We know Christopher Nolan had intentions of Heath Ledger's Joker being in now The Dark Knight Rises, and now we get a little more of a hint at the direction they were going with the character. I don't know how that would have fit in. I think the story would have gone a little bit differently than the story we did get from The Dark Knight Rises, but nevertheless, this reminds me of Christopher Nolan and him refusing to show the public what unseen footage he has of Heath Ledger's Joker, because he does have it locked away in a vault and he refuses to show it. It's just, the fanboy in me is like, man, I would love to see it, but I also respect his wishes. We're lucky he even came back for The Dark Knight Rises, because if you read the interviews, if you read between the lines, Heath Ledger's passing, he was kind of checked out. He was about halfway checked out with The Dark Knight Rises, and we see it. It's still a good movie. The Dark Knight Rises is still a good movie, but pales in comparison to the first two. Just my opinion. Let me know if I'm a dumbass if you think otherwise.